Mr London Plumber here. What's happening, people? Make sure you're liked, shared and subscribed. Most important, make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to keep on asking you about it. Why are you not? Doesn't cost you anything, doesn't cost me anything. Just trying to get my subscriptions up. That's it. Right. This video is going to be about world skills competition. If you guys don't know what it is, I'm going to leave that in the description box below with my social media so you can just make my followers go up. Anyway, right. What I do want to talk about is what I do. I'm a plumber, but I'm also a plumbing lecturer. So I teach plumbing in FE colleges and private training centres. Have done this off and on for about 6 years. So I was given the opportunity to enter a competition which is called World Skills. So it's all of the colleges all over the world. They enter plumbers, electricians in for a general competition which might be to do with skill. It might ask you to do a frame, they might ask you to do some bends and a few other different things, and they evaluate it. And then, you know, the competition gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So I worked for an FE college which had never ever entered this competition before. So this is legendary for them at the end of the day. I found one of my students who definitely showed a level of I want this vibe, and he was eager to learn. So I entered him into the competition. It was just off the basis of, like, he wants it more than everybody else, and that's what makes a good plumber at the end of the day. So when I entered him, his thoughts on it, he didn't really know much about it, to be honest, but he didn't really know the magnitude of it, like how big it was, but you can see it yourself, it's huge. I did do a few interviews with Carl Ferguson, which you can catch on my page, which I will link in the bottom of this video, so you can catch up with him. He was another one of the lecturers where I worked, who also had some students, a student in the competition. We both had one student each. Have to make that clear. Right. So, how did it go? Well, I think my student, for myself, he done as best as he can do. That's all you can ask when you go to these things. You never know what to be expected, but it's to do with building up your experience and actually getting a hands-on to see what it's like. And you got to remember, yeah, if you're in the top 100 or 1,000 plumbers in your year, that's something to talk about. That's something which employment is definitely going to look at and be like, you was a bright spark from the beginning. Yes, you was. Now you make sure you nurture on that talent and you come back again the next year and you just blow it out of the park, basically. Which was good for him because, like I said, he was up against people who were in their level 3 and he is in his level 2. So he's got another chance at it next year when he's in his level 3. So that's the whole point. But I'm proud of him as a teacher because I can't ask nothing more than be a good representation of yourself. And remember, we live in a society, in a life now where so many people are super judgmental. And for him to go there and perform, I just take my hat off and say well done to him at the end of the day. Because it was the first time I've ever entered this. But to get 100th place for an FE college who's never ever been in this before, it's a milestone. At the end of the day, it definitely made my teaching price go up because, yeah, getting people into the top 100 in the country, me, Mr London Plumber, I don't see all these rumours about he's not a plumber anymore. Do you? No, I'm joking. Anyway, we're not going to talk about anything negative. We're going to keep it positive. So, guys, all I'm saying is just that if you get a chance to enter this World Skills competition, definitely go for it. Because it's to do with building up your experience. You're going to get to meet so many different people. And you could possibly travel to the finals, which is definitely not in this country. That's all I've got to say, people. Another milestone for Mr London Plumber to be involved in. And I'm thankful in it. I've got some definitely exciting news to come soon. So definitely look out. But make sure you're subscribed, you're liked, you're sharing it, and you check out the description box, which is going to have all the information. I'm out.